No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. We're the renegades in this atomic age. This atomic age of renegades.
Hey guys, Scully here. Sorry it's been a while since I haven't done a review. I've been trying to get better and healthier and training in paintball. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Empire Action Packed Pod Pack 2014 Hex version. This is the green. And then PF pods. I've got 2 green and 1 black. Eventually I'll be buying another one when they decide Virtue decides to get the shipment out. So, originally I had an NXE 2012. The older styles were before they updated to the newer lumbar support. The only reason that I had to buy a new pod pack was because the Velcro straps the Velcro, it wore out. It just wouldn't hold the pod anymore, and anytime you just slightly bump into the thing, it just completely fell off and pod would just dump paint. And then one of the bungees were stretched out, overly stretched out. I don't know how it happened. Maybe I left a pod in there for too long. I don't know. It was a good pod pack for when I bought it 2 years ago. No, yeah, 2 years ago. So it served its purpose. So again, the new one I got is Empire Action Packed Hex 2014 with the green. Very impressed with it when I first got it. It's fairly light. I mean, very lightweight, very simple. It's got 2 Velcro straps. As you can see, mine's pretty dirty because we just finished a tournament and I haven't washed anything. So it's got the 2 straps. It's got really good Velcro. It's hard to tell. I don't know if they did this on purpose, but there's actually a slight padding to it, so you can get bounces. And I've actually had a bounce off of this in my last tournament. I got hit right here and it bounced off, and I was pretty amazed. So, and it's got the second strap. Really good. Again, really good Velcro. Really good stitching. Even good, stitching here. Very good Velcro. And then this second one also has some padding. You can kind of see it, like kind of in this area it's a little padded. Here it's not really padded, not really. And then it's got a little zipper compartment for money, keys. I put my keys in here. They barely fit. I've even got a huge giant key, and it barely fits in there. It works, and I've even got the Planet clips, so it fits in there. So it's pretty big. And then your final strap. I was very impressed with the final strap, where instead of taking the Velcro, the actual Velcro plastic part, and stopping it here and have this tab flap open, that they brought it out to the end of the plastic, so when it lays completely flat and flush. I know with my NXE, I think a part of it had actually held up, so it would kind of catch on tree branches once in a while. I mean, it wasn't anything that would mess up, but I really kind of like that it's flush against you. The lumbar support is very comfortable, very low profile. It hugs to your back. It's very shape conforming. At first, when you get it, it is really stiff on you, because you gotta put indents into here where it's curling over you. I'm very impressed with the let me just fold this up really quick. The pod holders, the elastic straps, and the ejectors. Now, since I use the 135s, I really don't use the ejection harness portion of it. So I can't say how, you know, with a double strap that it will be more efficient in pushing the pods out, because again, I use the 135s, which are shorter, so they just slip in here. So the Velcro is really nice. I love these elastic injection molded straps. They're really nice to grab. I like how they kind of made detail in here, so when you're grabbing, you're fumbling, you kind of know, like I kind of know where to grab. Kind of with the other ones, it was really smooth, so it kind of, you know, because when you're in the heat of the moment, you aren't really thinking, where's my strap? You know, you're kind of focused on shooting, so you kind of really don't know your senses back there. So that kind of it kind of helped. It was, I don't know, not a big you know, what a selling feature on it, but whatever. So this one is a 4+3+4. On the sides, it's held in with Velcro. So you just roll it up and you shut it and it keeps it closed. So there's 2 of those here and 2 of them there. They've got the straps for the bottom of the pods. So do these ones. They also, what I really liked, which I was going to do with my NXEs, my old NXE to run the PF pods, was they cut out the sides of them. So now, when you go to reach your pod, let's just say, you know, with a regular 140, it's going to be sticking out here. You've got more to grab, so when you come, you know, hopefully this could be a right orientation of a hand. So like when you come to grab a pod, instead of having to like grab down here, you can grab like a normal, you know, it's more ergonomic for you to grab the pod and pull it out. So that has really helped me a lot with reloading my pods and just grabbing pods faster. The straps themselves are very heavy duty. I don't know if it's nylon or, I don't know, sorry, I'm not a fabric person. I just look at something and know its quality. The insides of the pod holders have the PVC or whatever plastic they use to keep the shape, so that's a nice feature. Let's see what else. Other than that, that's pretty, I mean, Pod Pack is very simple, so this review won't be very long. I do recommend going with the double straps now. With my NXEs, I've always had it, for some reason, I don't know if mine was just a lemon or something, but my straps would always fold over and fall off the pod, and then my pod would get shoved up all the way in there, and then when I went to go open this and grab the pod, I would grab the lid and not the pod and dump paint. And that happened so many times, and I was getting pissed off. So I think I will never go back to a single strap again. Again, it could have just been the pod pack was worn out. I don't know, but I'm very impressed. I highly recommend. This is probably the new pod pack I will highly recommend to everybody that says, oh, I'm gonna go out and get a nice pod pack. Bam, get this. It's for the price. It's like $60 compared to any other higher end ones, and I've fallen on this. I mean, I smashed into the dirt, and it's holding up very well. I do recommend this pod pack with the 135s. If you want to just run 135s, there's not a lot of pod packs out there that will work that I know of. As of right now, this is the only one I know. I think the GXG, or not GXG, GI will do it because it has the dual strap. But I'm not sure about that because I haven't tested it. I know with this, because with any other pod pack, if you have the single strap, it'll pop loose from the pods, and with it being shorter and there's more strength to it, it holds the pods perfect. And again, because the pods, it has this indent cut out on it, you can grab the pod a lot easier because it's more flush with the body instead of, you know, a normal, you know, 165 or a 140 will be out here to grab. And I haven't had a problem with it. It closes perfectly fine. And I've had amazing times playing with 135s with this pod pack. So if you want to run 135s, I recommend this pod pack. Now to the 135s. I know there's a huge debate that these are super expensive, you lose them, you know, you're out $6, but I've had these for, I think, almost since these came out, and I don't throw my pods. If you're gonna throw your pods, yeah, you're gonna lose them. It's just common sense. You throw something, you're gonna lose it. If you know, fill up your paint, you put it right back in your pod, you're done. I know I had an issue with one of these where the spring on the inside here, for some reason they didn't make the tail end of it long enough, so when it's resting against the pod, when you would close the lid, it would pop right open, and so it would coil back under the tension. So when you went to close it, there wasn't any tension. I've actually was in a tournament and I actually landed on these. Like it had rained and it was super muddy. So when you went to go, I had grabbed the flag and I was running back to my base, and I went to stop to have the ref check me, you know, because I had captured the flag, and checked me, and I went to stop and feet went right underneath me and it landed right on my pot pack. And I went, first thought was, great, all my paintballs are broken, they're smashed, whatever. And I had Marbleizer, so it was a very brittle paint. Well, I got back to the tent and not a single ball was broken. These things did not crush at all. They are very rigid. They will hold up. Hustle did a review on them, which we just acquired them in a sponsor, so you know, shout out to Hustle. They put these in a vise, and he had to put some force on them, and they didn't break. They shrunk, you know, they kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but it didn't break, but it put a indent in there in the plastic, and then he just turned around sideways and, you know, clamped it back, and it was, you know, I mean, it wasn't perfectly round anymore, but it was still usable. The press flick lid is really nice. All you gotta do is just simply push in and it pops open. Some do at first take a while to break in this button, like this lip. For some reason needs time breaking in, because you can see, like, I'm pressing it in. Or you can just, you know, press and push up. But the only issue I see with these ever breaking is if you have the lid open and you step on it. I'm not gonna do a breaking test for you guys because I don't have the money for it, but again, you can go to Hustle's review video on it. I'll probably put a link to it in my description so you can see them actually breaking one of these things. These lids are actually glued in, so these will have a very hard chance to fall off. There's also another tab with the black part. Right, hope you can see that right there, so it also clips in, so that's another part. This tab will not just easily pull out. I know they're $6, but I recommend them because with my Empire pods that I used to have, I'd get shot in them, and there's a portion where it was really thin plastic, it would shatter, balls break, you know, I land on them, balls break, you know. The other cool feature with these is you drop them, it won't open. It literally will not open when I'm pretty sure I could smash it hard enough, but I'd probably freak out my neighbors. But let me go grab a regular pod and I'll show you. This is just a simple regular pod. You know, it pops open. You drop it, whatever, you know, there's more of a chance for this to open up. Again, you know, hard surface, you know, that time it did open, but, you know, you drop it perfectly and it's gonna, you know, I'm on a rubber mat, so whatever. But you kind of get the idea that it's, you really, to open it, you have to press this button, which is nice, because I've had, you know, times where, you know, a pod drops out of my pod pack and boop, paint's all gone. So, and that really pisses me off, because I like to shoot paint. So, yeah, so conclusion, I'm really impressed with the new Empire React 2014 Hex Pod Pack. Really impressed with these Virtue pods. I know everybody's skeptical. I know the second batch is coming out. I don't know if they're doing any mods to them, but any colors that I was told that the 135s came in will now be the colors for the 165s, and the colors that were for the 165s will be now for the 135s. So any green, black, whatever colors that are right now for the 135s, they do not sell anymore. So, which I'm sad, because I wanted some more green and black. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Hopefully I'm not too rusty, because it's been a while, and hope to see you guys on the paintball field. Thanks.